Hello, and welcome to another edition of a dark video. No, here we go. Let me shed some light on the situation. Another edition of my celebration of stamps. During the month of May, close to my heart, I have an amazing special on stamps and Stampin' Thin Cuts. So I am coming to you with all the different techniques and everything for stamping. And at the start of the month, I showed you this gorgeous card that I had done. And today I'm going to show you how I got this effect of a black background, because doesn't it look really cool? I've used the June stamp of the month, which is this one here, which I know is very summery and everything, but it's pretty cool. And you can just add, whatever sentiment you want. It does have some other sentiments in here that you can chop up. I'll be showing that in another video. I must make a note of that so I don't forget. I'm also going to show you today how to get rid of borders around die cut shapes. But before I do that, I'll explain that in a minute. I want to show you something, because yesterday I got a delivery of all of these. Now, I was really naughty. I showed you last week I got a delivery of Stampin' Thin Cuts, and I kind of had to order some more because they were so good. They're such good value. So I got this one. I'm really looking forward to playing with this one. This is another one I can show you a technique with. Had to get leaves because I just love leaves. The only problem is my FedEx driver did not look after my box very well. So these are really dusty. I'm going to have to give them a good clean. So leaves. This one here, I had to get it for the picket fence. And the tree. How cool is the tree? I might even give the owl away. I know someone who'd love that little owl. This one I had to let you know about. I got this one just because it's pretty awesome. But there is a special on at the moment that shows a workshop using this stamp set, which is pretty cool for school pages. Here's another one. This is one I'm going to show soon. This I'm going to use to make backgrounds. The reason why I bought all these stamps too is because as I was going through last month, I was doing a lot of scrapbooking, and I was looking for things to fill in spaces and embellish my pages. And I just thought, you know what, stamps are really good. This stamp here, again, just absolutely beautiful with all the flowers and words and everything. So that was really cool. Another one with doodled florals. I just thought that that looked really nice. Hi, Karen. Thanks so much for tuning in. This one, I'm not sure why I got this one. I thought I had this one. I might have bought this one for someone else. I'll have to check my list. This one, again, just as a fill-in, because I can fill in lots of things. And then I did buy this one. So this is just to show you, this is a stamp, obviously, and not a Stampin' Thin Cut. They did sell these with thin cuts, but they were sold out. And I really wanted this because I have a photo of someone near a truck, and I really wanted the picture of a truck because there was a gap on my page, and I wanted to put a truck on that as well. Now, one of the reasons I love stamping is because I cannot draw for nuts, and this just gives me the opportunity to put some really nice pictures on my page without having to draw them. So it's interesting now I'm looking at this stamp. I've wanted to use this stamp picture of a truck. My husband is restoring a coupe, so that'll be good. I don't care that this is not the 19 whatever year it is XP coupe. It's a coupe. And also my father-in-law, we gifted my father-in-law a convertible, so that'll be really good on that page as well. So 3 cars, and I can already think of ways that I can use them on my scrapbooking pages, and they're great for cards as well. Yeah, so there you go. But let's head into how did I get this effect. Now, the shiny glittery bits, that is using stickles. These dots here, which are raised, that is using liquid pearls. But the black, what I've done is I have stamped onto white cardstock. Excuse the frog in my throat. And then I have got a black marker. You may have already guessed before I started. And I have simply used my black marker, roll up my sleeve, to colour. So I'm going to use this on another card somewhere. But I have just coloured in the background with my black alcohol marker. Now, when you are colouring in, and I'm not sure if I can colour and talk at the same time, but when you're colouring in, be aware with alcohol markers that alcohol markers bleed. So you don't want to colour in right to the edge of your artwork. You want to colour just a little bit away from it and then allow the alcohol ink to bleed up to the edge. So this is me just colouring in, and you'll see quite easily that, or quite quickly, that it's really easy just to colour in around your picture. I have used, just before you ask, I have used just regular black ink, a water-based ink on this. It's not the best to use. I don't know why that's giving me that extra line, but it's not the best to use. They do recommend that you use a more permanent ink, such as the Intense Black, but I just really like my black ink. And so that's what I've used. I've then left this. This has been drying for a while. So I do recommend, if you're just using a water-based ink and you're going to use either alcohol markers or something water-based, leave it to dry for a while, then test it and you should be fine. But this is how easy it is. It does take a while. I think it's because my black alcohol marker is running out of ink, which is, I mean, this black alcohol marker is amazing. I actually left the lid off this and it came back to life because one of you beautiful people suggested that I lie it down, and I did, and it did come back to life, but it is near death's door. So I do have a spare alcohol marker that I'm not going to use now, but you can see there I'm just colouring around the edges with my alcohol marker, and you get this really super awesome effect of a black there it comes, a black background. Now you can make that background any colour you like, absolutely any colour you like. So what I'm going to do is show up this end. I'm going to grab another alcohol marker. So this is the Spectrum Noir. It's the Aqua Blue blend, just in case you're wondering, because you may wonder in a minute. And I'm going to do the same up this end just to show you don't have to use black, although black does look amazing. You can use any colour whatsoever to create a background. This is the medium on the tri-blend markers, except for the black. There are 3 colours in each, well, 1 colour, 3 shades of the colour in each pen. Now I do like using the black because it doesn't show lines. You'll also see as I'm colouring, I am moving my paper around. This is just how I find it easiest to colour. So yes, 3 different shades of the same colour with the Tri-Blend by Spectrum Noir, which is great. It makes shading and everything super easy. You can mix these colours as well, and I was hoping to be able to show you that, but I couldn't find the chart while I was looking because we had a Zoom conference with our accountant, which was really scary. We're owing a lot of tax this year. So you can also colour with a different colour background. You can do black, like I've done with that. And let me just flip that over and show you. So you can do black or you can do blue. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you was, so it doesn't match up perfectly. It's not bad. We do have a chart that tells you how to blend different alcohol marker colours to match our colours, which would be super cool. But when you have a shape like this, so you can see the pussycat, and how cute is that? That cat is from this stamp set here. This is what a sucker I am. So I bought this stamp set because I had the one of the dog. I like dogs. I don't mind having dogs and dog stamps. But I don't have cats, so I don't usually buy cat stamps. But I had a page that I did which had photos from when I worked at a vet clinic, and I needed cats, so I bought this stamp and thin cut set. I know, really bad, but never mind. So I have cut out these, and I've stamped and cut them, and I mean, look, sorry, but they are so cute. Even little ears are sort of darkened out. What happens if I put that on a piece of blue? You can really see the outline of the thin cut, which is why some people prefer to fussy cut. Well, what you can do is take your alcohol marker and colour just around the outside of this. You could do it in black if you were mounting it on black. Actually, that's right. I'm going to show you. Where's my other piece of paper? I'll do it on the back of the card. There we go. I did have another piece of paper ready. So if you're putting the cat on white, it's not going to matter. You don't really see the outline. But as I mentioned before, if you put the cat on blue, you can really see the outline. So if you colour in around the outside, a similar colour to whatever colour you are mounting the cat on, or whatever you're cutting out. And you can do this with thin cuts, even if you do some fussy cutting and you cut around the shape, like I'm going to have to do with those car stamps that I showed before. If you just touch the edge of your cardstock, whatever you've stamped it on, with your alcohol markers and let that bleed down to the edge of your stamped image. And again, these I did stamp a while ago. I actually stamped it on the wrong colour for my page I was doing. So these have been sitting for a few weeks, a couple of weeks. And that's why it's not bleeding. The ink's not bleeding. But check out that little pussycat. So now if I put that pussycat onto the blue, the cat stands out and not the white outline. So let me grab another cat. So here you can see the outline and here you can't see the outline. So there's a couple of tips for you. Get rid of the outline by going around with an alcohol marker and also colour in. So that one's not too bad because it's only a little bit, whereas this one you can really see the difference in colour. But colour in around your stamps with either black or a colour, depending on what you want to do. And I can imagine you could do it with like a rainbow across here. Wouldn't that look awesome to create a card like that? There you go. Nice quick tip for this Thursday. Is it Thursday already? My goodness. It's almost the end of June, tax time. Good fun. Have a great day, ladies. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, keep crafting, and bye for now.